Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? I gave you a little bit more wider shot of the dungeon. This is the main part of the dungeon that's already done, but this video is for my brother Sammy. I got a couple brothers that I always mention on my channel. One is Samuel Trejo. The others are Leonard 17K Hudson, Big Brother Rig, Simply Incredible Podcast, El Combo. El Chumbo Dioramas. Uh, just a lot of y'all. That boy Dario. I can go on and on and on and on. Raw in the future. All you guys are my brothers, and if I ain't shot you out, don't get in your feelings. It's just a matter of time before I shot you out. You know what I'm saying? But this video's for Sammy. Sammy asked for a special request. I thought I already did it. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Let's do this. Be sure to check out some of my latest videos. My latest video is Toy Biz Captain America. You also have The Dungeon Part 2. You also have comics from The Dungeon. And scroll down and watch some of my older videos like Marvel Select Sabretooth. You girls and guys be safe out there. Peace. Let's stop and refill.
That's their fault. We could have shared one and you would have been straight.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Depression.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like anxiety.
Oh, yeah. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by my fake Darth Maul from China. Alright. So we're down in the dungeon, and I had a special request to review the Movie Masters. You guys ready? Alright, let's go ahead and review them. Let's get this on out the way. Okay, so my last video we reviewed these two Marvel Legends, well really the Captain America Marvel Legend, Toy Biz, which is my favorite. But for this video we're going to review these totally awesome, totally tubular Movie Masters. Can't get the glare off of it, but I'd just rather be a glare on it than for you not to be able to see it. But you have General Zod, you have Superman, you have Faora. Superman actually comes with his regular blue and red costume, but I definitely like the black costume because it matches with the 31-inch that you just saw out there in the other part of the dungeon. And yeah, what Samuel requested was a closer look at the Movie Masters, so let's take a closer look at them. So, the first one is going to be General Zod. I forget this actor's name, but he was a pretty cool General Zod. I didn't really see a bad thing about him being General Zod. They also have him in his, de-armored form. It's almost like this Kal-El suit over here. When they put him in the Phantom Zone, I was like, why would I buy that one when I can buy the armored one? And I've had this in my collection for a long time. As you can see, the dust. Allow my 6 fingers to interrupt your video. We're going to de-dust it right now. Look at that. Just look at that dust. It's been in my collection for a minute. At least, I don't know. I've had this for some years. It's got to be like 5, 6 years, 7 years maybe. But there he is. You got General Zod. See, that's him without his armor. You have Faora. Now, Faora's face is not necessarily that detailed. You'll see when we get to it. And then you have Superman in his blue and red costume. You also have his father, Zor-El, who's played by my boy from Braveheart, Russell Crowe. One of my favorite actors with an attitude problem. But anyway, it says, imprisoned in the Phantom Zone, General Zod, a warrior born generations of warriors before him, escaped when Krypton was destroyed. He led a small band of surviving Kryptonians in search of the new home, and in the process discovered a planet called Earth. Prepare for battle, General Zod wears an armor made of materials native to his planet Krypton. Movie Masters is authentic, detailed, deluxe, articulated, supreme quality. Movie Masters line offers fans a premium collecting experience, true to the scale. These figures are expertly crafted to ensure let me move my hand, highest standards of your collection. I'm sorry. I didn't see the big guy, the big, kind of like furious guy. I don't know if they made him. They had to have made him if they made Zor-El and all those. And if you're wondering why I'm just sitting there holding it, I was actually looking for a date stamp, which we could probably find on the bottom. Let's see what date this says. 2013. So 2019 from 2013, you're looking at about 8 years. Yeah, 8. No, I'm sorry. That is so wrong. You're looking at about 6 years. I'm sorry. So that's probably when I got it, about 6 years ago. And here, let's. Okay, so that was General Zod. All right, let's move on to Superman. Let's see what he has. His detail. One thing I was telling you about in the last video. Come on, focus before that boy Dario says something. Is that his eyes already have the what do you call that? I always forget the laser beams that shoot from his eyes. Heat vision. So this says Superman with black suit, movie masters. You know, and here's some more figures that come with it. Of course, we already saw the Superman, red and blue. You know, you have Zor-El. Oh my God, I got a little bit of damage right here. I hate when my boxes get damaged. And I have Faora. So, okay, let's go ahead and read it. Born into a doomed planet, Krypton, Kal-El parents knew the only chance their child had to survive was to find him a new home. The planet Earth here, the planet Earth. Here he was found and raised by the Kent family, growing up on a farm in Smallville as their son Clark Kent. Although his body slowly developed extraordinary powers, Clark didn't realize his full potential until he uncovered some links to his birth planet, and his journey as a hero truly began. While captured by General Zod, he was captured? While captured by General Zod, Superman was a vision of what the world would be if he joined with his fellow Kryptonians, and in the vision, seen wearing a black skin suit similar to that of the Kryptonian captors. So, very cool. I thought the black suit was just a suit that he actually traveled in. So let's get a little bit of dust off the top. Wow, this is really dusty. Before I put this back up there in the dungeon, I'm gonna have to like really give it some love and some detail. But this is one. If you ask me which is my favorite figure out of all of them, this one would be it. The General Zod is very close. You can look, you can see like the scaly detail on the figure. To me, these remind me of Marvel Legends. Very, very detailed. Very, very articulated. And I just refused to take him out of the packet because I just thought that he would lose a little bit of the mysteriousness if I take him out of the package. So the last one, but not least, is one of my favorite Superman characters of all time. We're gonna de-dust you, baby girl. You know, women go first, but you know, in this one, I'm sorry I put you last. But this is Faora. Her face is not all that because the actress in the movie was very, 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 very pretty. Yeah, she was very bad. And Faora is actually absolutely one of my favorite characters because she's a female equivalent to Superman, and she's so fiercely loyal to General Zod. So I definitely love Faora. Her name has been other names in the comics, but they just finally started like recognizing that as her name, Faora. So let's look at her face one more time. Wah, wah, wah. Big fail, but nevertheless, glad to have it in my collection. So let's read her synopsis. What does her synopsis say? Second in command in General Zod's army, Faora is a powerful Kryptonian warrior, extremely talented with knives and hand-to-hand combat. She will stop anyone who gets in her way. Fiercely loyal to General Zod and his cause, she is imprisoned with Zod in the Phantom Zone, eventually escaping and travel to Earth with him, where they will encounter long-lost Kryptonian Kal-El. And here's some more figures. We have all three of these figures except for this one. This one comes in the black, the Superman one. And yeah, there you have it. So there you go, another detailed look, my brother Samuel Trejo. There you go. Peace. Excuse me. And so once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition, the channel's Fred Hall Direct Edition. Remember, words of wisdom, focus on the ones that show you love and on the ones that don't show you love. Hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. I know last video I was telling you about, you know, every time the sun shines or you hear the birds chirp outside your window, that's another chance for you to have forgiveness or to forgive somebody else that's trespassed you. The boys are going to come downstairs, so they're going to mess up my words of wisdom, but life is precious. It's not necessarily short, but when you're laying on your deathbed, it's short. Your wealth is not money or your material possessions. Your wealth is your health and your peace of mind. Remember that. So be careful what you let inside this mind, and be careful what you allow to escape it. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. You're stronger than what you think you are. All right? All right, special shout out to Sammy, too. Samuel Trejo. Peace. Paul DaCosta, too. Paulo DaCosta.